How long does it take to get a court order for child support in Utah? Well, currently in Utah, about the fastest period of time in which to obtain a court order for child support on a temporary orders basis while waiting on the court to issue a final permanent order is about a month, if you play your cards right. Now remember, this is the fastest, not the usual period of time one could expect in Utah. The average period of time, if you're doing your best to move the process along and you have a fairly cooperative court, I'd say about 2 to 3 months, depending upon how antagonistic the opposing party and or his lawyer, if any, are. Here's why and how. If you live in Davis County, Salt Lake County, or Utah County, you will likely have your temporary orders hearing before not a judge, but a person called a domestic relations commissioner. This commissioner works for the courts and has some limited judicial powers. So you are still going to court when you file a motion to be heard by a commissioner. Rule 101 of the Utah Rules of Civil Procedure provides that an application to a court commissioner for an order must be made by motion, which unless made during a hearing, must be made in writing. The moving party must file the motion and any supporting papers with the clerk of court and obtain a hearing date and time. And the moving party must serve the responding party with the motion and supporting papers, together with notice of the hearing at least 28 days before the hearing takes place. So now you see why it takes at least a month to get a court order. But the rules of civil procedure also provide that the court commissioner may not hold a hearing on a motion for temporary orders before the deadline for an appearance by the respondent under Rule 12. What does that mean? It means that you can't hold a hearing on your motion for temporary orders unless and until 1. You get the opposing party served with a petition or a complaint, and 2. The opposing party files a response to your petition or complaint or fails to do so in the time allotted. The opposing party is provided 21 days after being served in Utah, or 30 days if served out of state, in which to file his or her response. So if you're starting from scratch and filing a lawsuit for child support, you have about a month to go before you can wait another month for your motion for temporary child support to be heard. If you're interested in how to obtain an administrative child support order through Utah's Office of Recovery Services instead of going through the court, you may find this link helpful.